Welcome back to another episode of Your Guess, Your Mess. I'm Tracy, and today I want to talk about a love story. No, not the romantic one. Not the kind with flowers, engagement rings, anniversary, or wedding pictures. I want to talk about a love story we don't celebrate nearly enough: friendship. I think we started believing the greatest love we'll ever experience has to come from a romantic relationship. But the older I get, the more I realize some of the deepest love I've ever received didn't come from someone I was dating. It came from a friend. Think about it. We celebrate engagements, we celebrate weddings, anniversaries, Valentine's Day, date nights, couples vacations. But when was the last time someone threw a party because they had a friend who stayed loyal through 10 years of life? When was the last time we celebrated the person who answered the phone every single time we called? Or the friend who sat with us in silence when there was no words? We don't really celebrate those relationships, but maybe we should. Because if you really think about it, some friendships have lasted longer than most relationships. Some friendships have survived different jobs, different cities, different heartbreaks, a different version of ourselves. And somehow, they're still standing. I think that deserves some recognition. I've learned that friendship changes. When we're younger, we expect to talk every day, see each other every weekend, know every little detail about each other's lives. Then adulthood happens. Careers, children, relationships, responsibility. Life get busy. And sometimes weeks turn into months. Not because the love disappeared, but because life got heavier. I used to think friendship had to look a certain way. Now, I understand that healthy friendship grows with the people in them. Sometimes you're the one checking in more. Sometimes they're caring more than you realize. Sometimes one conversation is enough to remind you nothing has changed. Real friendship understands seasons. It doesn't require constant proof. It's simple pick up where we left off. I want to take a moment to shout out my bestie. You know exactly who you are. Thank you for laughing with me, checking on me, listening to me vent, celebrating my wins, picking me up on my downs, encouraging me when I question myself, and simply showing up. Friendship isn't always loud. Sometimes love sounds like, "Did you make it home? How are you? Really? I'm so proud of you. I got you." Those little moments means more than people realize. And I hope you know I appreciate every one of them. Sometimes we get so caught up looking for romantic love that we forgot how blessed we already are by the people who quietly been walking beside us. And that's a kind of love I'll never take for granted. Thank you, friend. Now, let's be honest. Friendship aren't perfect either. Sometimes our friends disappoint us. Sometimes we disappoint them. Sometimes misunderstanding happen. Sometimes people grow apart. And sometimes a friendship has simply fulfilled its purpose. That doesn't always mean someone was wrong. Not every friendship ends because of betrayal. Sometimes life simply takes people in different directions. One person get married, one person has children, one person move away, start a career, start healing for different reasons. And before you know it, the friendship looks different. That doesn't erase what it meant, I've learned that every friendship doesn't have to last forever to have value. Some people were meant to walk with you through one chapter, others stay for the whole book. Learning the difference have brought me peace because I no longer measure a friendship by how long it lasted. I measure it by how genuine it was while I was existing in it. The strongest friendship usually aren't the loudest ones. They're not posting each other every day. They're not constantly trying to prove their friendship. They're just there. Sometimes love look like someone sending a random text message because they thought about you. Sometimes it look like somebody remembering the little things you forgot you told them months ago. Sometimes it look like someone believing in you before you fully believe in yourself. And honestly, I think that's beautiful. Because not every meaningful relationship has to be loud to be real. Some of the strongest connections are built quietly, over years of trust, shared laughter, hard conversation, inside jokes that nobody else understands, and simply being there. Those friendships becomes part of who we are, not because they are perfect, but because they are consistent. And consistency is one of the purest forms of love. But while I was thinking about friendship, I realized something. Sometimes we spend so much time appreciating everyone else that we forget to become our own friend. Think about it. We speak kindly to people we love. We encourage them. We remind them that they're doing their best. We tell them to keep going. But when it comes to ourselves, we often are our biggest critic. We replay mistakes. We question our decision. We compare ourselves to everyone else. We give ourselves less grace than we give complete strangers. And somewhere along the way, I had to ask myself, if I talk to my best friend the way I talk to myself sometimes, would they still want to be around me? That question hit. Because the truth is, you're the one person you spend your entire life with. So maybe it's time to start speaking to yourself with the same patience, the same kindness, and the same encouragement you so freely give everyone else, because you deserve that too. And friends and family, they always ask, when are you going to find somebody? And I smile, because while I still believe love is coming, I've realized something. I've never been without love. It may not look romantic, but it looks like friendship. It looked like people checking on me, praying for me in their own way, encouraging me, believing in me, laughing with me, standing beside me through different seasons of life. Sometimes we're so focused on one kind of love that we overlook the love that already surrounding us. And maybe that's the love story we don't talk about enough. So today, I want you to think about someone. Not the person you used to date, not the person who broke your heart, not the person you're still waiting to meet. Think about that friend, the one who's been with you through different seasons of your life, the one who answered the phone when you didn't know who else to call, the one who laughed with you until your stomach hurts, the one who celebrates your win like they were their own, one that reminded you who you were when life made you forget, the one who never needed the spotlight. They just quietly showed up. If you're blessed enough to still have that person, tell them, send them the text, make the phone call. Don't wait for a birthday, don't wait for a holiday, don't wait until life changes. Tell them now. Because one thing I've learned, flowers are beautiful. But they're even more meaningful when people are still here to receive them. We spend so much time assuming people know how much they mean to us. Sometimes they just need to hear it. And if you're listening today and you're thinking, Tracy, I don't really have that person, I want you to know something. Don't lose hope. Friendship is like any other meaningful relationship. Sometimes it takes time. Sometimes it shows up when you least expected it. Sometimes it's one conversation that turns into years. Keep being the kind of friend you hope to find. Keep showing kindness. Keep showing up. Keep being genuine. Because good people still exist. Real friendships still exist. And I truly believe the right people have a way of finding each other. Before I go, I want to leave you with one question. Who's the friend that has quietly loved you through different seasons of your life? It could be one person. It could be several. Whoever came to mind, let them know. Tag them. Text them. Call them. Tell them I appreciate you. Because we don't say it enough. And today, I think we should. Thank you for spending a little time with me today. If this episode made you think of someone special, share it with them. It might be the reminder they didn't know they needed. Don't forget to follow Your Guess Your Mess on Spotify, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. I'll see you next week. But remember, not every great love story begins with romance. Some begin with a simple sentence. I'm here if you need me. Until next time, take care of yourself, take care of the people who love you, and don't forget to let them know that they matters. See you soon.